Hello you fine ladies and gentlemen, how are you all doing? Today we're going over the new blaster pistol introduced in the Bespin DLC, the X-8 Night Sniper. Now the unique thing about this blaster is that it has a thermal scope, which gives the player heat vision when aiming down the sights. Now although this sounds awesome and it is actually pretty useful, even though I don't usually aim down sights, most people are complaining about this blaster and how it simply does not hold up to other blasters in the game. And for the most part, that's correct. This blaster's damage is just pitiful, and its accuracy is nothing special either. Almost every blaster in the game can surmount this one at close range, even weapons that are made for long range, like the T21 and the T21B, I think it's called. So yes, on the outside, this blaster really is not amazing. It can't hold up against the other blasters in the game, and I was not having a great time playing with it. Then I realized that I could use the thermal scope to great effect by using smoke grenades. This was quite a popular tactic in Battlefield 4, if you remember, on the maps like Operation Locker, where players would throw smoke grenades into the entrances to capture points and use thermal scopes to see through the smoke, giving them a huge edge over their opposition who couldn't see through it. I ended up using this same tactic in Battlefront while playing Sabotage, and it worked out very well. Now, part of the success was due to the same factor that made this tactic so great on Operation Locker, and that is that the smoke is placed at a choke point, so that the enemy team is kind of forced to go through the smoke if they want to play the objective. I tried using the smoke tactic on game modes like Blast or other game modes as well, where the maps don't exactly cater to that type of gameplay, and it didn't work too well. The smoke paired with the blaster still retained some of its usefulness, however, you would be far better off simply using a different blaster in that case. So really, like most blasters in this game, it's meant for certain playstyles, but it's just not too versatile, catering to a very limited selection of uses. However, despite the fact that it lacks versatility, it's very, very good at what it does, which is essentially seeing while all others are blind, and this of course is evoked through the smoke grenades. So all in all, this blaster is not actually too bad at all. In fact, it's very powerful if used right, using the thermal scope to have an edge over the opposition. Smoke grenades are not the only way to take advantage of the scope either. Maps that have weather or lighting conditions that make it hard to see players would cater very well to this blaster as well. So now that we know the X-8 Night Sniper can be used to great effect in certain circumstances, does it still need a buff? In my opinion, it certainly does. Even when using smoke or environment conditions to your advantage, defeating enemies is still not an easy task, as this blaster's low damage coupled with its low fire rate make it very hard to deal out damage, even when the enemy can't see you. I think if DICE increased its fire rate or made an increase to the damage, this blaster could be an amazing tool for zoning certain areas of the map and defending objectives from the opposition. So perhaps we will see a buff for the X-8 Night Sniper sometime soon, but for now it's really not that bad as long as you play to its strengths. Anyways, that will be all for now. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, I enjoyed. That didn't come out right. If you enjoyed, I'm glad. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.